Folks, welcome back to Timberborn, and last time we finished this beast off, and today we're going to focus on other things. So I am recording this video straight after the last one, so haven't seen any of the comments or anything like that, but we're going to focus on trying to get craft caves done because I would like to get that finished, and just having a bit of a focus back on the main district, go around, check on things, see what we need to work on to improve stuff, and yeah, just generally have a bit of a look around. So I think the first thing we should probably do is check our well-being. So I don't think we're even growing soybeans yet or doing anything for algae rations, so those would probably be some easy wins for well-being. But I'm looking up here, and our canola oil and our canola seeds are quite low, and our grease is quite low. So we probably need to be growing some more canola, and we do have particularly once we get this land irrigated, which we could be working on. I kind of feel like it would be good to have power over here, which not intentionally meaning to foreshadow, but we're short of extract in this district. Are we importing extract? We indeed are. Okay, maybe they just haven't brought any over. Oh, not to foreshadow, but the plan is to have some larger scale power generation over here. But I'm thinking about bot charging, and we don't really have, we can do bot charging here, we can do bot charging here, but here we can't really if we wanted to have a lot of farming going on. But we could maybe use organics. That was wrong, doesn't it? We could use organic beavers is what I mean. So I think what we'll do is we'll put in some ladders so that our beavers can get down here. I'll think about how I want to do this. If we put in the sluice gate first and do the terraforming. So we want to kind of follow this around, I think. There's something like that, maybe. And that's going to be a bit of a pain to build unless we build it from the outside. Now, someone can correct me. Someone possibly will. I'm never 100% sure. Oh, it's an ugly part, isn't it? It's an ugly part. Let's fix the ugly part. On terrain placement. So I'm going to, I guess we're going to kind of see, because I always thought that they could only build from the fat side of the arrow. But some of this they won't be able to if that's the case. So, yep. Let's do that. We'll get some canola growing and maybe some soybeans. I think if we go into the food factory, and let's look at it here. If we wanted to do algae rations, we need more canola oil. So I think we do need to up our canola oil production before we think about either of those. And it says we're low on campfires, but we've got loads of the darn things. So, kind of weird. Maybe they just don't have time for campfires. We could clearly do with putting a bit of effort into some of the other stuff. So I've switched computers, and I don't think I have. Okay. It seems to have just lost the settings for the detailer. Okay. Yeah, it's weird that they're not making use of... Well, that doesn't seem happy. I saw it somewhere. They're not making use of some of the well-being stuff that we're giving them. We have homeless beavers as well. We do. Right, we've got some things to work on, folks. We've got some things to work on. So, we also need to address the need for wet fur. So we put in extra showers, but it clearly wasn't enough. So let's build... We can build one more, but... what I think we want to be doing, and to get the well-being boost as well, is maybe put some swimming pools in. So those are eggplant rations. We have local storage for eggplant rations. We do not, so we should create some. Let's do doing storage like this. Let's do that. Let's do on rations set to obtain. Prioritize building that because we probably do have storage for them in. Yeah, we have loads of storage for them in craft caves. And then what I'm going to do is, because that's not that far, the accommodation, we're going to, in fact, I'm just going to delete it now. And we'll prioritize cleaning up. All that explosive storage that's not got any explosives in it because we're using it all. I'm not going to landscape it because we had issues before with that, and we're going to do well-being swimming pool. Our swimming pools are only 3. We could probably get another one there as well. We go you well-being swimming pool. Yeah, we'll add a couple of swimming pools in. See if that gives a bit of a boost. We really do need to get power over here, and we probably do need to move all of this stuff. Or do what I spoke about before. Let's think. Well-being. The wind tunnel doesn't need to be built on the ground. The motivatorium does. The bloodbath don't. Right. That's extract. Are we out of extract? Completely. We are. Okay. We need to be doing some more extraction. So, if I did, I went up another map, and we can. What we'll do it off the back. Yeah, if we do it off of here. Let's do that. Do that. Let them build that. We're going to get up to it. I'm thinking kind of crazy staircase. Are you thinking kind of crazy staircase? You're not. Why not? Why was that not what you were thinking? Eh? So they should be able to build that one once they've built the kind of crazy staircase. And I'm just going to let them do that. And yeah, we're going to move the industry from down where that was 4, 5, 6 to up above the other industry. It's going to be a rather lovely working environment, isn't it, with metal smelters working below them. But we do need to address the homeless situation, at least temporarily. So let's just throw in a quick box there. Just as a bit of a temporary fix. Because if we can free up this land, and it kind of makes sense because a lot of the things that drive our industry are over here. So, yeah, moving all the industry over here should help make things more efficient. And yet again, had a bit of a break, have relocated myself downstairs on the laptop now. And we're going to continue. So, yeah. The way that I make videos is probably very different to most content creators because my life is somewhat complicated sometimes. So, yeah. But I'm going to put in a couple more bad water pumps up here because we can't always pump bad water down here. So, it makes sense. And we do seem to be somewhat short of bad water at times. So, let's enable that. We're actually short of workers at this point. So, yeah, that's the thing. Wow, there's a lot of scrap metal coming through there, which is good. We actually have a supply of scrap metal now. So, kind of pleased with that. Are we getting those built? We are. I'm going to pause them as soon as they come up because, as I say, we are short of resources and we're actually fully stocked on bad water now, which is great. Yeah, because we're short of beavers, we are going to unpause that breeding pod. Yep, although we don't have enough beds for all of the beavers that we need, but that's not a problem. Right, let's blow some dynamite up. We have a stuck bot as well, who was a little bit dumb. And we have a joker who is up to come see you. So, yeah, let's, before we blow that piece of dynamite up, I'm going to see if they can get to and free that bot, because that would be useful. We could do with the bot back, because we don't really have a huge excess of bots. So, yeah. Let's get him free. There we go. Let's then delete that because we don't need it there. Let's detonate that. Put in the... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? We're going to need to actually detonate that and then put one there because we need an edge to our pipe. So we'll come back to that, and I think we'll put in what looks like our last layer of dynamite down here, which is pretty cool, and then we'll work out how we're going to deal with putting everything in here. So the idea is that we're going to put in some large water storage tanks down here in this bit if we can. We could always move the edge of the mountain out a bit if we need to. And then in here will be more of the gigantic storages, which, wow, we've got a lot of stuff stored in some of these. Logs, not so much. We still need to address that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. So get this sorted while I'm here and focused. And then we will start to look at some of the other things. Did I put a double dynamite there? I am really not focused today. So in the previous video and in this video, I had a really tiring day yesterday. And I think I'm suffering for it. So there we go. And then we can put in the explosives to cut the channel. That's that done. Awesome. And that is all done. So once that's in, that'll be that done. We could start to think about the next irrigation system we need, which is to get across to these two. So I think the first thing we should do for that is actually just blast a bit of a hole, not there, but there, and to put in a sluice gate control valve. Maybe over here they should start making their own extract. Now we could put in a centrifuge in here. I think we deleted all of that. Just pause for a moment. It's the fluid, isn't it? Yeah, centrifuge. If we did that, I don't think it transfers power through that bit, so we'll have to adjust that a little bit. But what we need to do is there and there. And then I think probably to power those, we're going to need to adjust all of this. So let's delete that. Let's bring power out of the side there. Come along there to there. Delete that. Do power there, there. Staircase. Let's delete you. Let's do a ladder there. A platform. Not there, but there. Path. Delete you. Path there. Let's make sure that that's a high priority. And let's let them get going again on that. And hopefully they've got planks, gears, metal blocks. Yeah, they should be able to get all of the stuff to build all of that. Awesome. What were we working on? We were doing many things. Wow, they've built all of those nearly already. Okay. But we do need to think about how we get power. And my thought is that we do something similar to what we've done on some of the others. And maybe we just come here and put in a universal power connection. Make that a high priority build. So we reconnect the power grid. Back over here, still working on that. That's okay. So yeah, we obviously need, as part of this redevelopment, more centrifuges, because they are not keeping up with our extract requirements. Guessing they can get to all of those, which is kind of awesome. But I think what we'll do is we'll just come, we may as well come all the way along here and do all of that. And do we go all the way? we'll do something similar here. We'll come up from here. Up here. And I think we need to go more, maybe. We can't do that. What we can do is that and that and then that and that. I love these overhangs. They are so good. Yeah, and that doesn't look at all unhealthy, does it? It'll be fine. And then let's run a path along so that makes it easier for them to build stuff. We will do our vertical power shaft and then a top piece, so we've got power up to there as well. That's awesome. Here we are, 10 beavers short. I do not like that. How are we doing over here? Do we have any spares? Probably not, no, because we are short of extract. But we do also have 6 homeless beavers. So let's put in some more housing just there. Now we should have, let's put in storage. There we go for extract, and let's stop importing extract. There we go. So these beavers are becoming more and more self-sufficient, which is great. They've nearly filled that berry storage, so let's build another one. There we go. Logs. I think they're just, please tell me, I have marked them for cutting, they're just not getting them cut yet. Now that should get the breeding going over that side. How's our water store doing? Let's have a look. It is full. Awesome. So, and this is slowly drying out, which is just, yep, just proving our waterproofness. This is working, which is great. That's working. That's nearly done. That's done. Back over here, that's in. So let's detonate that. And we're going to build a sluice gate there. And then over the top of that, we're going to put a platform and an impermeable floor. And then the nice thing is we can shut this off with the valves inside. The downside is that closes off the irrigation to all of this. So, yeah, not so great, but okay. This is working just fine. Right, back over here. This is too far from a district, so let's give them some path, I guess, and now it won't be. They can get that in and we can sort out one of the problems that we were tackling right way back at the start, which was our lack of canola. Right, let's detonate that. So I know we have a little bit more to go, but actually it's only a single layer, so we can just put in single dynamite. So that'll save us some extract, which is cool, and we can delete you and recover some logs, which is nice because we've not really got our log store back up yet. So yeah, wow, that's all built. So let's have a look at the industry over here that we want to relocate. So we have 1, 2 sawmills and 3 sawmills and 2 gear workshops. Okay, let's look at the bigger things first. So we've got treated planks and explosives. And we could really do with more explosives and probably... Actually, we're going to do the treated planks over in the other district, aren't we? So, explosives. Actually, I'm going to set them right at the back because then we can put little bits of storage at the front. So let's do 2 explosives thingy-mabobs. And then, as they're probably going to be built incredibly quickly, yep, we're going to go and, because I'm worried about power distribution, I'm just going to pause it for now until we've removed all of the other things. I am going to build a wood workshop over here. So we need storage. We're going to put in a small warehouse. We have bad water just there. And probably what I should do is... Actually, that wouldn't be too far away, would it? So that's going to be for explosives, and that's going to be set to supply. Let's do a tank there for bad water, set to obtain. Path there. We have planks just there, so we will do a... Oh, you don't have power because that's not built yet. That's okay. You will be the wrong type of thing. You need to be a warehouse because you will be pine resin set to obtain. And then next to you will be a small industrial pile for treated planks set to supply. Yeah, there we go. So you can then be paused. So do I want to do the food production over there? I mean, it probably doesn't matter if I do, but we should do the wood things now over there. So it was 3 wood workshop, 3 planks and 2 gears. So wood, and we'll set those way back because that gives us more space for storage. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So maybe we won't move the food production. Actually, I don't mind that. And then we'll do storage. We'll do you as logs, obtain. Logs. We'll do our planks. So you're going to be logs. Those logs to make it, not to have in it. So logs, obtain. Logs, obtain. And you're going to be planks. You're going to be planks. And then we want a small warehouse. warehouses for gears. Gears set to supply. Gears set to supply. And we should probably have... Yeah, that's probably okay. So we can now go over here and pause all of those. Paused, okay. So the other thing that we probably need more of, and I could probably, yeah, I should have done that better. I could have done that better, and I'm going to delete that, and that. We're going to do science charges. There. And then we're going to do piles for logs. There. Logs. They need to be obtains. Logs. Obtain. So that gives us 3 charges up here. And we need to swap these all over. It's quite loud. To be bots. And then I'm going to go and I think we'll bots. There we go. I quite like that. I think that's quite cool. And so now what I'm going to do is I think just completely remove this area and rebuild it. So we have currently 1, 2, 3 fermenters, 2 food factories. I should make a note of this. I use my mobile phone to make a note of this. Probably the best way. So 2 firm, 2 food pack, 2 milk, 1 coffee. It doesn't look like any grease there. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chargers. 5 chargers. So let's delete all of this and rebuild it, I guess. Actually, we're just going to grab the delete tool, I think. Which means goodbye to the last of the high power shafts. Yeah. All of the stuff that ends up on the ground will be picked up, so don't worry. It'll be fine. We will rebuild the number cruncher as well. Get rid of the storage as well. We'll rebuild that as we need it. Yeah, there we go. Pretty brutal, but I think needed. So, what are these? Treated planks. You can go. Yeah. So, could I fit the food production up here somewhere? Should I fit the food production up here somewhere? On my was wondering that, whether I should. We could just go up another level. And because we could just build off of here and put the food production above it. But the thing is, a lot of the food stuff is stored over here, so yeah. I've got power coming in here, so and I've got much depth to go down, so maybe we just do a little food processing area over here. Really, how are we doing for storage space for planks? We don't really have a lot, so that's been disconnected, which is bad. So let's just run a path to there, because we need that connected up. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit. I'm trying to get a few things done, clearly. Let's just see how that hydrates as well while it fills up. I don't really want planks and logs stored over here, so I mean logs could go into the big log storage, and should go into the big log storage. Let's detonate that. Let's delete that, because that's not needed now, because there is access underneath. Come back to that in a moment. That's empty. We need some plank storage. Should we just build? Where's my path? There's my path. So, we'll sort out where it's actually going to go at a later date. But what we need to do is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need to come up. We need to delete the middle one. We need to bring the path to there. And we need a ladder that goes that way. And we need a storage, gigantic storage pile. And we put it that way, and we make that be planks. Now, I know I could probably be sneaky efficient and do stuff like have little storages under here, but I'm not going to do that this time. So, and then we can go empty. We can get rid of you. We can get rid of you. They can go. Yeah. Cool. That will give us a bunch more space once that's done. Should be fairly quick for them to build that as well. I mean, drought approaching. So why isn't that filling? Because that's closed. Let's open it. should be why. Because we want both of them to be full, please. Right, that's in. What was I doing over here? They built that. They've done that. That sorted our contamination problem in here mostly. Cool. That's been built. That's sorted. Excellent. Okay. So they're just kind of chilling at the moment, which is fine. That's pretty much built. That is built. That's going to be a supply, but it does mean we can now. In fact, that's empty. That's empty, which is great. That gives us loads of space. I really don't want to do food processing over here. No, I really don't. We're going to do it over here. I am going to do what I said I was going to do. So thankfully we've got quite a lot of food stored. So if I go triple, is a double high enough? I guess we need to go over the plank, the treated planks. No. I'm going to have to go 4 high. Yeah. That's pretty high, isn't it? I mean, we don't need that much space for food production, do we? So maybe we don't go that far. Maybe we just go over these. And I think maybe a double will be high enough for that. Let's go over the sawmills. Yep. So that's what we're going to do. Come back along here. Like that. And then we're going to come up the side here. Like that. Like that. And then we will need another power connection. That shouldn't be that difficult. There's power there. Turn. So we could delete that, turn that into a T-piece. And then go platform, power, there, up, 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 there we go. That goes power up there as well. And that means all of this area can be used for recreational stuff. Like motivatoriums. So let's move this path. Because we have power there. That's why I'm thinking about putting them there. And then get to all of those. Yeah. We need to build a lot of storage space as well. That's okay. That's okay. And this is what happens when I get distracted, folks. Well-being, motivatorium. one. Yes, so these are ground only, aren't they? So landscaping. There we go. Like that. There and there. Decoration. Beaver bust on each side. And beaver statues. No, let's not do them like that. Let's do beaver busts inside, beaver statues outside. There we go. And then we can bring power, downward power shaft. Vertical power shaft. There. That does that. Do I get rid of those? Or do I? I think so. I think we go into our universal power shaft. And then over here, what have we got here? Planks. Let's get you emptied. Oh, awesome. That's all in, pretty much. So, we have, and what we're going to do is I'm going to hook the path down here. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but power's there. So, food factory. No, I'm going to do fermenters first. So we'll do fermenter. Who remembers how many fermenters I had? My mobile phone does. 2. We're going to do more than that. We're going to do 3. That's not very efficient with the space that we have. So we're going to do that, that, and then we can do power. There, and then we can do straight power shafts, and we can do path into there like that. The reason I wanted to do that is I can then do food factories there and there. Delete. Like that and like that. We can do oil presses 1, 2. If I do oil press, I swap that over like that, then hopefully we can do there and then straight down. So we can do power there, there. Power there. So we need to do fermented cassavas, fermented mushrooms, fermented mushrooms, corn rations, eggplant rations, Power. Power. And you will have noticed we don't have coffee, which is bad. Or enough storage for anything, because I kind of messed up my build a little bit. What I should have done, and I'm not going to rebuild it, what I should have done is done single platforms and then a double platform facing away. I am going to rebuild it because I'm not happy. Don't hate me. Yeah, you can go as well. Just need to rebuild the path there. Stop whinging beavers. Where are you stranded? Are you stranded on top of a thingy? Okay. So what we're going to do is we can free you, beaver, by going there. Oh, Jesus. So, storage, small industrial pile. I think it was a small warehouse. Thanks. So I think that was gears. I'm sorry if this is frustrating, but, you know. It's how we learn, isn't it? So then we do that. Yeah. And then we do that. Okay. And then we come down here. Because then I can build, and I could even do that then, and we get a huge area to build. Right, let's do that. Yeah. That gives us a huge area to rebuild our food production on. They'll get those built. Down here, we're going to put in some wind tunnels. Yes, 1, 2. And we're going to do that. And we're going to connect up the power through the water wheels. And then I'm somehow going to connect the power up through there. So probably actually what I need to do is delete that. Get roughly the middle. Do that. That. And then come through there. No, not like that. It's just going to delete the path now, isn't it? Yeah. No. Excellent. And come through to about there. And then we'll pop up so the water doesn't flood everywhere. Yep, that's that plan. Awesome. How are we looking over here? It's a good job we've got lots of food stored. So down here, down in here, I think the best way to make use of this space is to come at there like this. Delete that. Delete that. Like that. And then how many? 1, 2, 3, do that. That's not optimal. So make those all water. And then we need to the other thing that I need to do is be there, and then the storage, gigantic warehouse. How many more gigantic warehouses do I need? I've got, of the foods, how many foods are there? Let's count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 if we have them all. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. And then if I put in a gigantic storage for gears, is that sensible? It's not unsensible. Is that a word? Might not be a bad idea. Or some of the ingredients. We'll put 1 more of those in. There we go. And then we need to do ladders all the way up. So, do they get all the way? Yep. And then they need to be able to get to the ladders to build them. So we need to... It's just easier to build them from the top initially. So what I'm thinking. They come at it from above. It'll be easier. Let's do that. And then with these, what we're going to need to do is have a stack of ladders that go up. Double platforms as well. And then double platforms that let us cover over the top. Yeah. If we put that one there, that covers. Let's do a 5 by there. Let's do a double platform there, and we'll do a 4 by there. And then if we do double platforms there, how long's that gap? 6. That gets us kind of where we were. So let's do path, and then we'll see what we can put in again. So we'll do storage, large water tanks. And there might be a more efficient way to get more in, but this is going to give us a lot of water storage in here. What we'll actually do is throw in some coffee storage as well, because, you know, coffee is life. And then repeat. did that there, didn't we? So I think that was a 5. The 4. Then we came across there. So that was a 5 and 6 and 6. We are going to need to deal with that eventually. So let's come up there like that. And I guess all of these actually want to be set to be supplies. Cool. I'm just going to let them work on that now while we come over here. Awesome. So let's go back to putting in our food production area. So fermenter. No, that's wrong. Oh, this has been an ordeal. 3 food fermenters. Do I want to go with more than that? I can always build more, can't we, later? Food factory. Food factory. Path. 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 Power. That sounds like Jeremy Clarkson. Power. And we'll make sure we bring power all the way down. So we can have another bank and then we can do storage. So we're going to need some canola oil for some of it. Fermented cassavas. Fermented cassavas. Fermented mushrooms. Corn. Eggplants. So we need a small pile for logs. Then we need some warehouses. What we'll do is we'll do a row of warehouses along there, and then we'll do another row of processing back here. And let's not worry about the physics of how all of this balances. The beavers are clearly amazing engineers. Right, let's go back over here. Because this is all irrigated now. And we can think about food, farmhouse. We should probably build the farmhouse out over the lake, shouldn't we? Like that. We probably need another one, and we probably need another ladder. Or do we just put one down here? Probably not a bad idea. Oh, the wood situation is getting so much better now. We're not hemorrhaging wood into the construction projects. There we go. So I'm guessing if I put a ladder in here, we might be able to farm down some of this as well. These guys are just kind of having a bit of a chill this time around. They're still exporting stuff, which is good. Looks like we need more log storage down here. Or we just need them to be exporting more of it. How are we doing for population down here? We are 8 vacancies. Okay. Let's throw in another breeding pod, I guess. We are not in a drought or anything, so yeah. And we're just going to let them build that, but we probably want them to focus on building this stuff. So let's do a bit of prioritization, shall we? Because we could do with getting our food production back up and running, and probably we could do with getting some food storage going as well. But I think that might be a job for next time, because I think once we've got the food production running again, we are going to have to call it a day. So, but I really like how we've reworked the industry. Yeah, we've got flying beavers and an awake Joker. For those of you that don't know, Joker is my very, very old greyhound. He's 13. And I build over that now. I'm looking for somewhere to put some coffee storage. And I guess we could just throw... so we can pick up the coffee that's on the floor. We could just do that. Coffee. And let's prioritize that. Because... yeah, coffee beans as well. The coffee beans will store somewhere else. Right, let's detonate you. Oh, we got one. Who did we get? Okay, no one important. I need to check actually that the beaver names thing is still working. Right, let's put in some power shafts. And then we'll be able to put in the other wind tunnel. That was the word I was looking for. Are they ground only? No, they're not ground only. Why? Oh, that's why, because I was trying to put it on top of the other wind tunnel. There we go. We're disconnected at the moment. That's fine. Let's concentrate. Let's try and concentrate on getting our food sorted. So, so we need to have cassavas coming over, and we need fermented cassavas going out. We need mushrooms coming in, and we need fermented mushrooms going out. We need logs coming in. We will need corn. We will need corn rations going out. These, at the moment, we don't really need doing anything. We'll just set them to be coffee for now. And we'll set them to be supplies. We need 2 more storage. Small warehouse. So you can go there. You can be eggplant. Set to obtain. And you can be eggplant. Rations set to supply. And you need to be prioritized, and then we will do power there. there. Should we do, if we can get all of the power connection in. So my plan is to do that with the power. And then we can put one more small warehouse there. Because that way we can then run food oil press. 1, 2. No, I want you the other way. Oil press. 1, 2, 3, 4 oil presses. We'll do that. I'm then going to do food, coffee, 1, 2. And we can connect the power there like that. And let's get those all built. We need storage. We'll do some long, tiny warehouses there. I'm going to do a medium storage tank for the coffee there. Those are going to become canola oil. Set to supply. We will do... you're going to be coffee beans, obtain. You're going to be canola seeds, obtain. Canola seeds, obtain. You're going to be coffee, set to supply. And you're going to be, let's go eggplant, obtain. And that, once it's done, will be our flying food production area, which flies above our new industrial area. So I've got a lot of storage stuff to sort next time. That needs to be prioritized so that they can get to stuff. Wow, that's really kind of progressed quite rapidly. Access to it will be an issue until they can get across the top and build all the ladders. Let me just think. There might be some issues with access in here, but I really want to focus on getting this finished. And power-wise, we are just about coping. It'll be better once these are reconnected, but that's going to be a while. And once we've worked on the next project, though, and we need to get the farms going in here as well. And the other irrigation that we spoke about, so we can make use of this land. Yeah, there's a lot to do still. There's a lot to do. How's this looking? Full. I love it. I love it. And this is dry now. But what we can do if we want is we can set this to be... we can only set it to be 1 deep. Okay. That's fine. We're going to leave it dry anyway. So... yeah, I really want this to get finished. So we are short on gears. Do we have gears in the other district? Because if we do, we could bring them across. We do. So let's do that. Let's import gears. That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? But hey. Well, it does to me anyway. I guess the thing we haven't catered for up here. Catered for? Food production? That wasn't even intended. Was some charging, but actually we seem to be using beavers, so maybe we don't need to so much, but we really should. Yeah, I love this. This is so cool. This is so cool. These, I know you could sort of do this with the side platforms before, but I always found those a bit janky to use, whereas these, because they're part of the game, they just work. And they're so good. They're so good. And these are going in now because we have gears coming, which is also good. Yeah. We will need to work out how we're going to do the power. So it's going to be power, straight power shaft, downward power shaft, upward power shaft, corner, not there, straight, not like that either. Need some food. Straight, corner, and hopefully if I've got that right, that will connect this up. It'll connect through to the power wheels. Yeah, we'll sort out a goods selection for those once you've built all of the staircases, which I don't believe you've done yet. So, yeah. Once you've done that, I'll do my job. Okay. I guess the other thing we should look at doing is maybe moving the hydroponics as well. And we'll focus on making this more of a well-being area. So yeah, the hydroponics need to come over here as well. I mean, they could maybe come under here. It wouldn't be a problem. We need more power. If only I had a plan for generating more power, eh? If only. I mean, we could boost the power by creating overflow out of this. And that might be sensible. Actually, because of where we are in the recording, I'm going to ask you guys, should we re-enable the overflow out of this? I can just put some dams back in here or just open these up. Because we have lost power production out of here, which is going to impact things. So yeah, let me know what you think on that one as we begin to wind up the video. It's a real JC the Beard quote there. But I do want to get that area finished off, so we definitely need storage space for coffee beans and some other things, but we're going to have a look at storage next time. And finishing off some of this well-being stuff, but you know, are they using the motivatoriums now? They are. We're getting a nice boost off of those, actually. Should have gone for those earlier. It's one to remember. They do produce a big old well-being boost. A lot of work to do, actually. I've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I've still got a lot to do. And I feel there might be benefit in disconnecting this from this district and getting these guys to do some of the irrigation work. I might look at doing that next time, actually, because they've got a lot of the resources except the metal. But they could be making metal. Aside from the lack of power, they could be making metal. But, you know, they've got the ability to make explosives. And we could just connect this path in. We could just disconnect it from here and have them do that job. Or some of that job. Yeah, let me know what you think on that one. Curious whether you think that's a good idea or not. But let's get this job finished first, which is now just a case of finishing up the coffee, which is, I think, waiting on treated planks. So we do need to up our treated plank production, and yeah, clearly if we're going to be building the earth repopulator, we need to do that a lot, because that needs a lot of stuff. And does it need power? It does not. Does not, but the tribute to ingenuity does. I guess the benefit of us not using all bots in our industry is we are recovering power. No, we're not. We need to get these wheels hooked back up. That's what we need to do. Yeah. But I think it's been... I don't know how we're doing for explosives. I think we could maybe pause those. We're not really great for metal yet, so we can't pause those. The dirt excavator we could pause. We really need the smart power mod. We really do. That'll help a little bit. I could probably pause a couple of smelters because we're not using loads of metal now. Just trying to ease up a little bit on that power usage, but yeah, I think I'm gonna let those finish as we while I do other things, because I think we're done for today, folks. So yeah, I recorded these two videos pretty much back to back. So the previous one where we finished the water tower, so Friday's video, and this will have been Saturday's video. I don't know if there'll be a bonus Sunday video or not, so the next video may be Monday. So hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, click the like button. Comments, questions, or suggestions are very much welcome. I'm enjoying your feedback on these videos. It's really helping when I forget things, make mistakes. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the interaction and the popularity of these videos. It's yeah, it's really cool. And we'll wait until daylight before we end. We may get a coffee brewery up because the poor beavers are out of coffee at the moment. So that's not so good for them. There is coffee on the floor, so can they just not reach it? Yeah. It says there's no space, but there's space there. I'm guessing they can't get to it. Yeah, too far. So we should enable access to that lifeline of beaver happiness, because, you know, I don't expect me to function without caffeine, so how can I expect my beavers to? But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.